all that snow, high pressure across Texas. And for us, that low that gave us all that snow is right now well offshore, still snowing pretty good across the mid-Atlantic states, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, seeing some decent snowfall. East Tennessee, a few light returns, especially across those Smokies, but I think after midnight, things will be drying out, at least for the time being. We are weather aware still, but our focus is transitioning to more the cold. We are expecting sub-zero wind chills tonight and tomorrow night, and during the afternoon, wind chills single digits. Temperatures will be staying well below the freezing mark. Here's how much snow we got. Here are some estimates. Now, east or actually west of Interstate 75, not a whole lot was seen. Crossville up to 1 inch, but there were some pockets that saw some higher totals, especially if you were east of Interstate 75. The Knoxville area or Knox County, kind of on that transition zone between the lower totals and the much higher totals. The Smokies got the most. We saw some areas even getting over 1 foot. Those purple shades inside those white shades, that's over a foot. And those whiter shades, that's over 10 inches. So a lot of snow was seen, some impactful snow, especially east of Interstate 75. Here are some reports from some people across the area. Newport topped the list, 10.5 inches, and some areas across the plateau are western counties like Roane County. Didn't really see a whole lot in Knox County. The airport only got 3.1, but we are expecting the conditions to be going up as we go throughout the overnight. The conditions are going to be getting a lot colder as we go throughout the overnight. Here's 6 predictors showing what we can expect as we go throughout the overnight. The wind will be tapering off, and tomorrow is going to be going well down to the single digits. So on your Sunday morning, it is going to be starting out quite cold. Right now, it's pretty quiet. Here is a Knoxville view showing teens in the forecast right now. A lot cooler than what we saw at that time yesterday. The wind's still up, but as we go throughout the overnight, the wind will settle, the clouds will try and clear. That's why we have the cold weather alerts in place. That white, that right there, is a cold weather advisory. We can see wind chills down to -5 possible tonight. And if you live in the higher terrain areas of those Smokies, we are expecting wind chill values potentially down to -20. And that can cause frostbite in just under 30 minutes. So that's some dangerously cold weather making its way in. Temperatures right now, teens, pretty much area wide. Mount LeConte is down to -1. And wind chill factor making it feel like -17. Feels like down to 0 for most areas. Tonight, single digits are in the forecast as we head throughout the day tomorrow. Really not a whole lot of warming is expected. Road conditions, we can see snow-covered roads, especially east of Interstate 75. Doesn't look that bad across the plateau, but any moisture left over on those roads, any slush will refreeze, causing some slick areas, especially those overpasses, bridges. I've been trying to avoid those, so there will be some slick areas as we head into Sunday morning as those road temperatures go way down to the lower to mid-teens, very frigid. During the afternoon Sunday, the road temperatures will rise up to above freezing. The moisture will melt, and then Sunday nights could refreeze once again. That's why some schools are already canceling classes for Monday. Sunday, here's that day planner. Mid-20s for those highs. It is going to be a dry forecast tomorrow, but cold. We're still weather aware tomorrow for the cold. And then into Monday morning, we could see that refreeze. Temperatures for some getting close to freezing, but I think pretty much everybody stays below freezing tomorrow. But there will be some sun, which will make it feel a whole lot better. Temperatures will be on a warming trend. Monday, finally getting up to above the freezing mark, 38 degrees. Then Tuesday, mid-40s. The average high for this time of year is in the upper 40s. So we're staying well below that for a good chunk of that 7-day stretch. Next weather maker, another system moves in, but this looks to be mainly rain, and I'll show you why. The track of this system kind of coming in from the west northwest and is pushing through. We can see warm front to our north, so the air will be a lot warmer ahead of that system. And then I think that system kind of slides east, frontal boundary passes through. We're kind of on the borderline. I think that is the low for